My name is Laura Patterson. I'm from Hale Center, Texas. For people that don't know where that is, it's north of Lubbock, south of Amarillo, kind of in the Panhandle. I own Hale Center Clinical Pharmacy. I've had it about 10 years, a little bit over 10 years, and we really enjoy the small town life up there. So I've been with American Pharmacies since we first bought the store 10 years ago, but the owner that I bought our store from actually was with American Pharmacies prior to that. So that was how I first was introduced to you guys. And there was no question of leaving American Pharmacies when we bought the store. We were all in. We believe in what American Pharmacies stands for, and we were hands down American Pharmacies members before we were even owners. I've always been a big believer in advocating for our profession legislatively, and that was a big pull for us with American Pharmacies. We love what American Pharmacy stands for and how they fight for pharmacy at the legislative level. So beyond just the value that American Pharmacies brings us with the cost savings and the rebates and all that, fighting for our profession and what matters is very, very important so that we can do this for the long haul. Besides that, we really love just the family feel of the organization. We've been with y'all for 10 years, and there's people that I'll see out, at conference that I'm like, the first time I came to Apex, I think, like Ryan Guevara was like, "Hey Laura, how are you?" And I was like, "How do you even know my name?" You guys are great at making us all feel like family. It just feels like a close-knit group. Y'all help us stay informed on issues that matter. I know there's several groups that are out there helping us know what bills are up, who to call, what to fight for. We don't have time to sit there and research that on our own, or at least I don't. So I appreciate that, but American Pharmacies is great to always keep us in the know on what we need to reach out for and when. And thinking back even to COVID, y'all were a wealth of information and resources in helping us put together policies and procedures rapidly to cover the changing landscape. So I actually got to meet with Representative Jody Arrington a couple of years back, and the first thing I did before I met with him was emailed Michael Wright and said, "What do I need to do to be prepared for this meeting?" I met with him with a couple of other pharmacists, but he was great and sent me here are some things that we need to talk about right now. This is what's important at the moment. And it was a great preparation for actually having that meeting in person with our representative. I feel like everyone that I've met through American Pharmacies is motivated to continue making our profession better. And I feel like that's very important, because if we aren't continually trying to improve the profession of pharmacy, then we'll die. And I feel like we have a great group of pharmacists and techs even that are taking leadership roles that really stand for the bettering of our profession, the expanding of our profession, getting into more things. There's a lot of leaders in the world of pharmacy, and I've made several great friends over the last 10 years through this organization, ones that I've even called on or emailed throughout the course of a year to say, "Hey, what are you doing about this?" Because I know that I can count on them to be there and give me good advice and tell me straight what's going on in their world and what I need to know too. So I think this is our 5th or 6th time to come to Apex. We try to come every year, but sometimes there's weddings and other conflicts, that get in the way. We love coming to Apex though. There's always great content at the meetings, and more than that, I just love networking with the other pharmacies that are here. That's how we've made those friendships that I spoke of a moment ago. Beyond that, this is a conference that I always bring my kids to because it is such a great family-friendly atmosphere, and they love it too. So we really just appreciate the relational aspect of getting together at this conference. We make it a priority to come to this one. My pitch for American Pharmacies is just that y'all take great care of us and you fight for us legislatively, and that hands down, I think you're the best buying group out there. I am 100% an American Pharmacies customer. I used to have a technician that had come from another store, and she really wanted us to change wholesalers because she thought the one that she came from was better. And I told her many, many times over the years which she doesn't work for me anymore. But I told her many, many times, I'm going where American Pharmacies goes. That's where my first loyalty is. But I actually just had a friend that bought a pharmacy here in the last year, and when she called asking for advice on getting all this set up, she wanted to know, who are you with and why? And I told her American Pharmacies, and she is now an American Pharmacies customer as well. I really am excited about the new clinical services portion that American Pharmacies is launching. I'm really excited to see where that goes. That's been a passion of mine since I first bought my pharmacy 10 years ago. I've been doing diabetes education under an accredited program and have dabbled in many other clinical services, remote blood pressure monitoring, a number of things, weight loss management, things like that over the years. But that's a territory that I feel like is wide open and has a lot more potential for growth. And I love that American Pharmacies is developing a whole extra arm, if you will, to help us with that. So I'm really looking forward to where that goes. You're out there, you're in the field, you know what's going on, and you know what we need, and you're doing a great job in helping us stay at the top of our game too.